What we're going to do is take a look at the one of the new TSs, the HAS, that is TS that is used for basket trading. And let's see, just for the heck of it, let's build a basket using the heat map here. I already got the name put into the properties of the dashboard here, so we'll just call it HM for heat map. And I'm going to go pick out let's pick out the red ones that are red. That'll give us, what, 4 of them? Ain't a lot, but we'll see what it looks like. Euro Aussie, Euro Dollar, Pound Aussie, Pound Dollar. And a lot of times you just got to take a look at these to see what they're actually doing. If the chart don't look very good, you don't trade it. But this one's only going to have 4 pair in the basket. And as you can see, we got the heat map on 240, so we're on the 4 hour. And we got the 4 pair. So let's see what happens. And let's make this 240. Remember, leave that there. And this is HM for heat map. HM. And we'll see what it looks like. And here it is, our 4 pair heat map. And there it is. Here was a nice long run over here. Let's put my template on there. Just hit refresh there. Oh, it came back. And what we're going to be looking at today is, first of all, I'm going to go back here and refresh it. Make sure it's good. Sometimes they are not correct when they're first created. So you'll always want to do this. And if you have them sitting over the weekend where there was no ticks coming in, you may want to refresh everything come Monday too. Okay, looks good. Now what we're going to do is put the HAS is what the HAS basket TS is the one we're going to be looking at. And remember, we got to put the name in here so it trades the proper pair, otherwise it will not trade properly. And we're going to use a 2632 HAS. And I'm going to use the color direction. And it's not going to be confirmed. That just means it can be either color. So it may flicker on us if it's in the process of changing from one to the other. But we're going to try it this way. Direction entry, not confirmed. And we'll leave the exit off for now. It's up to you. And we're going to use the breakout lines when it breaks out. And we'll leave it in the trade mode. Leave the alert mode turned off. And let's get this out of the way, and there we have it. There's our 4 pair. And as you can see, remember, we got them from the heat map, and the heat map says downtrend, 4 hour. There's a little bit bigger run, a little bit bigger look at it. But as you can see, we are in a down. Now we've been in there for a while. Now what I like to do a lot of times is put the fractals on here. Oops, I want to do that. Put the fractals on here so I could see where my breakout lines would have been. And as you can see, we're on the breakout line right now, looking for it to go down through. Remember, it has to close above it, and then the next candle, when it goes through it, it will take the trade. And as you can see, it would have been possible if the heat map had agreed at the time we selected these. You could have had a breakout line up here, or even possibly one over here. But that one would have been late because it would have been over here, so we would have probably been looking at this one right here. There's our close above it, and here it penetrated through it. So we probably would have got in somewhere over in here. Would have got in right in here. And remember, it's kind of, you really can't tell how many pips it is, but it says 448, but that doesn't mean a heck of a lot. So you can see, you may not want to take it, or you may want it. Depends on how far you think this thing is going to go down. And looking back, of course, the heat map may not have picked those pair way back here, so we really don't know. But if it did, here's an entry back here. This would have been a monster. Depending on when you got out here, or wherever. And then here would have been another one. It just depends on how you did it. But this is the new S9 Haas basket TS, and it doesn't have any automatic take profit or stop losses in it. You notice there are none. So you can't set them that way. The reason for that is it's hard to set automatic ones because the price numbers over here really don't mean a heck of a lot. So you can't say, well, at a certain bid price or closing price or something like that. But once you open a trade, once it breaks through, you can always click on the take profit line or the stop loss line and put your own take profit or stop loss. Or in this case, since we're trading a basket, a good practice is to go back here and turn on the stop loss. Now remember, this is a stop loss for each individual pair. It's not a basket stop loss. And you may want to crank this down a bit, down to 4, 3, 2, whatever you want to use. This would be your safety net in case this pair or this pair or this pair decides to go rogue on you and goes the wrong direction. This will take that pair out of the basket. And then the best way to do the profit is to watch the graph and also set a take profit point with the take profit button down here. So trade it as a basket take profit. You can always trade it as a basket stop loss also if you want to. You can put that in there. But this here is a nice safety net. And what you can also do with this is a fixed one right now. Remember, this will convert over to price over here. You may want to click it again, go to orange, and set this back down to 0.4. And now what it'll do, it will trail. So if this pair here started to go negative, it was going your direction, making money, and it started to pull back on you, you would have a smaller loss because this would have been trailing it. So you may want to use the trailing stop loss over here. Okay, so that's how we would have done a basket, basically using the S9 Haas basket TS, which has these inputs. Like I said, not many to go by. You just got to put the name in. Remember, you have to put this name in here of your basket to get the pairs. If you don't have any pairs listed over here, I'll show you what it does. You can take this out. It comes up with this file not found because you didn't tell it what the name of the basket was, and then you don't get no name. So it's not going to take any trades because there's no pairs to trade over here. So remember, you got to put that name of your basket in there. And then it'll come up with the names. Now when this breaks through the line going down, it will take a short on all 4 pair at the same time. Also, I don't think I mentioned it before, but with this particular TS, you don't have to use the has if you don't want to. You can use either the has by itself, or you can use the breakout lines by themselves. So say I don't want to use the has, I just wanted to break through a line. So that way, if it breaks down, we go short. If it breaks up, we go long, no matter what the color of the has is. Or you can use it without the breakout lines, just the has color change, or whatever you want to do. That's your choice over here. You can see if you don't want to use the has line breakout, set it to false. If you don't want to use any of the has choices up here, set them to false. So you can use either one or both of them. Okay, so that about wraps it up. This will be a little short video. Yeah, we'll see what happens.